Hi, everyone. My name is Kristen Husted, and I'm here to deliver another message from the angelic realm. This one is from Sophia, who's known as the feminine essence of the Holy Spirit, or God within, is another way this beautiful wisdom is known as. And then also the archangels. This is what this message is from. And I don't know about you guys, but lately I could use this message that I'm about to deliver right now because it feels like life can be coming at us at all angles. As I believe that people are awakening to the chaos in the world and really feeling the heaviness of what's going on in the world, we are losing our grounding and losing our belief in that this is a good place or that the world will change one day. And so if what we're hearing from all these beautiful messages from this beautiful wisdom is that we create our reality through what we align to in our heart and our intentions, then we are, if we're in a place of dishevelment or we're in chaos all the time or we can't find our grounding, then of course life is going to seem out of sorts. And so once we find that place of stillness within, is what all these messages are telling us, that there is a wellspring of knowledge, of wisdom that is within the God code, is what they've called it. That the kingdom of heaven is within, and all these beautiful analogies that they tell us that the peace comes from within us, not without us, and or not from without us. And so for me personally, I've been really tested a lot lately, as I'm sure you guys have as well in your own realm. And yet I know that we're all going through different aspects of challenges and we're all trying to find our peace. And I hope this message brings you some peace because what they're going to tell us is that we have an aura of light around us. And I know that we all have auras, or where how we give out our energy is part of our aura, and how we receive energy. And it's this beautiful light that is around us. But from what I'm getting from this message is there's extra love and support around us to help us navigate and soften this reality that has been so difficult for a lot of us lately. And it says to look at this aura is going to help us look at life from a different perspective. It's going to give us a breathing moment, a chance to say, ooh, okay, so I'm going to align to the highest good, not to the chaos in the world. And I'm going to align to the peace that is within, is what this message will tell us. And they said that a lot of times we can look at life as we are a victim, but they said there are different ways that you can look at life. You can look at life as a victim. You can look at life through the eyes of love, or you can compartmentalize life and you can say, like, I like this part of life, but I'm going to judge and I don't like that part. And so they're going to talk about the different ways that you can look at life and what would possibly be the highest perspective for you as you go forward. Okay. And then they also want to say, look at life like a game. Again, they come back to this game, this illusion, and trying to like come up like an eagle's perspective, like rise up over the chaos in the land, the chaos maybe in your own life, the chaos in the global life, and take an eagle's perspective is what they'll look at. And they're going to also tell us that contrast, difficulties that we would say is something difficult in our life will always be a part of our life. So we can't get away from that because that is what we're here to learn. That's what this game, this illusion of life is here to teach us, is to navigate through the contrast, the difficulties in life. And they'll come back to, again, setting your intention for what you do want, not what you don't want, and coming back to the power of love. So I personally love all these messages. I feel like for me personally, I've needed a lot of reinforcement on this beautiful message of love, and I'm thrilled to deliver this message today. And I'm going to go ahead and pop it up. Okay. And it's called There is an Aura of Light Around Each Person. Okay? There is an aura of light around each person that is softening the harsh realities of life. This veil is from the heavenly realm and contains the energy of pure love. As this veil, this aura surrounds each person, it allows them to soften the times they are in. Each person upon the earth now may feel frightened or scared about the world affairs going on. Yet every person has the opportunity to awaken within them this divine guidance and protection. As this cloud, this aura around them softens their reality, it will give space for new ways to look at life, new ways of reacting and contemplating the reality that is playing out before them. There are many ways each person can look at life and how life is unfolding. They can look at it as a victim of circumstances and arise within their soul anger and vengeance. They can look at life through the eyes of love and realize that compassion and kindness for all is the way to move forward. Or they can look at life in compartments, angry at some events and grateful for others. But as we have been telling you, the energy of love is the ultimate force of change. To allow judgment over some events and love over others keeps you stuck in a place of resistance. For we say all before you is an opportunity to come back home, an opportunity to choose faith over fear. You may say many suffer at the hands of others, and we say yes, that is a tragic part of this game called life. But we ask you to look at this game, this play that you're in, and realize the key component to changing everything is the energy of love and gratitude. You ask how you can be grateful for the evil in the world, and we say you will always have contrast and challenges that shape you and remind you to come back home into the light, come back into remembering that all before you is an opportunity to choose love and choose faith. No matter what is happening on a global level or an individual level, you may still not understand. This is because the game, this illusion, is so dense and the veil of forgetfulness has been laid thick upon the land and the people of earth. Yet when you set your intention to remember who you are, you set into motion the greatest gift of revival. It is through your intention and alignment back into your heart that you will find your way back home. So today, thank the love energy that is surrounding each person and softening their reality just enough to give them space to look at life from a higher perspective. Then each day, place the robe of light, the breastplate of peace upon you, and walk forward as a mighty agent of change. See how far you can take this peace, this love, and awaken within you your true I am nature. Many blessings, Sophia and the archangels. And so I love that message. It's reminding us again, once again, to look at life like an illusion or a play or a game. For me, that helps me because I can be so into worrying about how people perceive me or if they like me or not like me, and that to me only keeps me stuck before, because what all I can control is me, and all I can control is my attitude and my gratitude, and all I can do is come into my heart and come into alignment to what is the truth that I am feeling, where our source God creator is leading me. And I know that that is the same with you. For the outside world is in chaos right now, and it is flipped upside down. There are so many things that we cannot control right now, but we can come within and we can be that peace, that love, that hope for other people and ourselves. The other day, I was up on the mountain close to our house, and I just love like putting my feet on the earth, and I just love breathing in the beautiful air and just looking at life from a higher perspective. And I heard so loud and clear as I was just asking for guidance, I heard, "You will not find your peace in the matrix of life. You will not find your peace in the matrix of life." And how I took that is, I will not find my peace looking around me and trying to fit in or trying to figure out what's going on or trying to understand the chaos or understand the judgment. I will only find my peace coming within. For within each of us is a God code, is a wellspring of divine information. And so I challenge all of us today to go within. And when you start to feel disheveled and ungrounded, stop and connect with your heart. Drop into your heart, breathe in love, put yourself in a quiet, peaceful place. I like to picture myself standing on the side of the ocean, listening to the water lapping, the ocean waves coming. Maybe I see the sun setting or anything like that that brings me peace. Or sometimes I just think of like when I'm walking my dog or dogs, I should say, and I see their ears flapping in the wind, or I see their tails wiggling, and it just reminds me of the life lived at a simpler pace. And I pull that love into my heart and I pull that peace into my heart. and I ground myself with that. Or sometimes I just find that when I come into the stillness of the breath, that I am brought back to that place of peace, for the peace is within. And so in the next few years, there's going to be a lot of changes in life. There's going to be a lot of changes on a global level and at a personal level. And we're going to be stretched in many ways. And so we cannot go outside of ourselves, for the kingdom of the divine is within us. And so come in and become a Jedi of your mind, and become a person who comes into stillness through the breath, through nature, through grounding yourself with beautiful friends and family and anything that's going to bring you peace. Please reach for that and find your peace, for we're going through massive changes in the world. And I love this. So there is an aura of light around each person. So it feels like this extra protection. Excuse me. And all we do is need to set our intention to dial into that protection, to walk into who we're designed to be. And so I just hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for listening. And I love these messages, and I hope they are blessing you. Have a good one.